For those who don't know, my name is Renee. Today I did a get ready with me. We are doing a game night at my house and this is the look that I will be wearing. So if you're interested and want to see what I did, then go ahead and just keep watching. So I've already gone ahead and used my L'Oreal Collagen Moisture Filler to moisturize my face. And next I will be using the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. Now I'm going to move on to the base. Today I will be using the Garnier Skin Active BB Cream. This is light to medium and it's the anti-aging one. I know that I don't really need to use the anti-aging, but that's what I got. And I will be using a damp beauty blender, the Real Techniques beauty blender. I love this one. Start by just dabbing that in. I really like this. We're doing a game night tonight, so I don't want anything too crazy. Just enough to give me some kind of coverage to not scare my friends away. Although they've all seen me without makeup quite a few times. So I'm just gonna finish blending this in. I love this. It's so light and it's just, it's like a moisturizer. Okay, moving forward, I'm going to be concealing using the Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in Fair Beige. And if you don't already know, which I'm sure a lot of people do, you want to put your concealer in kind of like a triangle motion. It's going to really lift that area instead of just doing it right under. It's going to essentially just enhance the bags or dark circles under your eyes. I'm going to use that same beauty blender and buff it out. I'm going to bring it onto my nose just a little bit. Really get in there. I have another beauty blender. I think this is the Eco Tools. I'm going to use that just to get right under my eye. Okay. Next, I'm going to be using the Airspun powder. This is the Translucent Extra Coverage. I'm going to take the smaller side and cover it and just set the concealer I just put on. And you're going to want to set anywhere that you put your concealer. And next, I'm going to set my entire face. This is I'm going to do that using the Dermablend Professional. This is the face powder and Intense Powder Camo. This is the shade Ivory. And then I've had this brush forever. I don't really know what it is. I just know it's an Ecos tool brush. Next, I will be contouring. I'm going to be using the Hoola Light. This is actually my first time using this, so this will be fun. And then I will be using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Dab off any excess. And for something like this, you're really going to want to stay like by your hairline. You don't want to bring it super far down your forehead. Make yourself look real muddy looking. And you also, when contouring, don't want to use shades that are too dark because again, you will start to look muddy. Continue to blend that. Next, I will be taking my Fit Me blush. This is in Deep Rose. And yet again, we'll be using a Real Techniques brush. This is the buffing brush. And this isn't something you want to bring like so far in here. It's not going to be too cute. You want to keep it just right on the apples of your cheeks. I tend to brush mine just a little further back just so it kind of blends. Next, I'm going to go back with that Airspun and that Eco Tools sponge, and I'm going to kind of bake right here just to give myself that really nice contour so that it sets and kind of cleans up here. Oh, that went up a little too high. I love these. These are probably closer to my favorite sponge, only because you can do so much with it. Next, I will be using highlighter. I'm going to use the Ofra and Rodeo Drive. This stuff is amazing. I'm going to be using a Morphe M501. I had it packed in my makeup bag and it got all messed up, but still usable. I don't usually contour my nose, but I do like to add highlight there. So just the tip of my nose to really make that pop. And then right here, right like the bridge of your nose. And then lastly, your Cupid's bow. I'm going to go over my piercing with it. Next, I'm going to take, this is the Real Techniques sculpting brush, and this is the contouring palette in Mega Glow from Wet n Wild. I'm assuming the Mega Glow is the color, and I'm gonna just darken up just a little right along here. Just to give myself that depth. Next, I'm going to take the e.l.f. tool and I'm going to wipe away that loose powder we put on. I'm going to be using the Anastasia, the Renaissance palette. I'm going to start off with the lighter shade, and that's Tempera, I think. It's this one here. And I will be using, I don't know what, these are just Eco Tools brushes. Used it so many times it's come off. And I'm just going to kind of pack that all over my lid. Just to give yourself a nice base. I'm going to go ahead and do it to the other side. And for something like this that you want to pack on color with, you want to use a flat brush. And if you want a blending brush, definitely don't use a flat brush because it's obviously for packing. You're going to get a lot of color in one spot. There's a hair stuck to my lip. And you're not going to want it there. So next I'm going to take the burnt orange, tap off the extra, and I'm going to put that like say halfway. Again, I'm using that Eco Tools, packing on color. Okay. Next, I will be taking this, I don't know, this was a Beauty 360 brush. I think it's probably one of the first brushes I ever had. I'm going to take raw sienna. I put that burnt orange, put it closer to the outer corner. Again, I don't know where I got this brush. I am going to go up just a little bit. Okay, next I will be taking my Morphe brush. This is the M535, and I'm going to take the golden orchid, or I don't know how to say that, but it is the lighter yellow color next to the first color that we used. I'm going to put it right over those darker orange colors and just buff out my transition. I love like warmer toned looks. Okay, And then I'm going to be taking that same brush with, I think it's Venetian red, I don't know what that is. But that darker pretty like cranberry. I'm going to put that in my crease. And again towards the outer part of my eyelid and buff that out. And you want to use really light, you want to use minimal product, a really light hand. The further you hold it to the end, the lighter hand you'll be able to use, I guess is the way to say that. You'll have less control. I know that sounds crazy, but you want to do just really light windshield kind of motions. Just blend that out. Same to this side. Okay. Next, I will be taking, yet again, another e.l.f. tool brush. This was a dual-ended one. Kinda lost this side, but I'm gonna take the red orange color. It's the color right next to this, the other red color that we use, and put that towards the outer corner, just ever so lightly. I like to use multiple colors to build depth. A lot of people will tell you you don't need to do that, and a lot of people tell you that you will. I like to. Next, with that same brush, I'm going to use the warm taupe, which is this color. Again, on the outer corner of my crease. And then just to darken that color, again, don't go all the way in, but it's like 3/4 of a way. Alright, lastly, I'm going to be taking that Morphe brush again, and with more of that golden color, tap off a lot of it and just blend everything together. The higher up you go, the less pressure you want to put on. You want everything to blend just seamlessly. You don't want a lot of product way up here. Camera cut out, so I don't know where we were, but I'm gonna go ahead and start with the lower lash line. This is just like a pencil brush. Doesn't have a name. I got it off this company called Wish. If any of you have used it, they have really cheap stuff. It takes forever to get anything, but none of this was labeled, so I don't really know where to direct you. But I'm gonna go ahead and take Real Gar underneath which is this orange color, in my lash line. My bottom lash line. I'm going to take another one of the Eco Tools. It's the one that I used at first to pack the color on, just to kind of buff that out. Alright. So next I'm going to take a flat brush, and again this is one that I got from Wish. So I don't know a name or a number, but I'm going to take the Primavera, which is this kind of glittery color, on that packing brush, and put it on the inner corner and blend that in. And if you wet your brush with colors like these, they are always way more intense. I'm going to take that packing brush again from Eco Tools and take that burnt orange and bring that in and meet that Primavera that we just put on. This one is doing something crazy, so I'm going to take a Morphe brush and just blend it out. Try to just blend everything out together. Just kind of looking to get an overall view. So moving on from the eyes, or from the eye shadow, I'm gonna use a liquid eyeliner. This is the Mega Liner from Wet n Wild. Create a wing. I have hooded eyes, so it's hard to start from like the outer corner and go out. Okay. Now I'm gonna go to this side and do the same thing. You'll work with what you got. I'm gonna say that that's okay. They're a little different, but it's okay to be different, right? All right, so next I'm gonna put on some lashes. This is the House of Lashes lash adhesive. This stuff is like cement. It dries very quickly. I'm gonna take tweezers and put glue on the lashes. I am using the Ardell Wispy lashes today. These things are amazing. So, pardon me for that. I can't put, a lot of people will tell you to like look down and put lashes on. I can't. I can't put them on with my fingers. Adjusting with your hands, fine. But I used to be able to put my lashes on with my fingers. Not anymore. I can't do it with my eyes closed either. But however you put your lashes on, whatever works for you. There is no right or wrong to your makeup. There's only tips and tricks that we can share with one another to make it a little easier for us. Okay, moving on to the other eye. Okay, well while that side dries, I'm going to put mascara on this side. I will be using the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. This stuff is amazing, yet again, a ride or die. I like to go with the one like this and go up. Kind of makes my lashes stick with the falsies. Now this side. I like blink, like put the wand and just blink up towards the top of the lashes and then go in at the bottom of the lashes. There's no rhyme or reason, yet again. Whatever works for you, works for you. And that's to line the upper lid waterline. I'm going to use this as another Wet n Wild product. This is a black liner from the Fergie collection. Don't ask me how long I've had this liner, but it's wonderful. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But it really helps like darken up your lashes, especially if you don't wear eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, or anything on the top of your lid, especially if you're just wearing lashes or whatever, a mascara with lashes, shadow with lashes. It really helps fill out your lashes, and then it kind of brings your whole liner together instead of it making it look like it has any kind of sparse gaps. I'm going to go ahead and take that Perversion on my bottom lash line. Moving on, time for some brows because we're looking a little crazy. I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the color Soft Brown. Then I also will be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. I don't know if this is a number 12 or a 14, but I'm real excited. Brand new pot. To start off with the sorry if my mirror ends up getting in the way. I'm gonna start with my right brow and start in kind of towards the center and line the bottom. With your brows, you're gonna want less product towards the front, so that's why I like to start in the middle and then work my way. The key with brows is you want to follow your natural brows, unless you're like me and don't have any. Then you want to imagine where your brows would be and go from there. That arch is a little crazy for me. I'm going to go ahead and fill the product into my brows. I didn't pick up any more product, just using what was there. I'm going to gradually bring it in towards the center. These are a little crazier than I normally would go. And then I'm going to take the end of that Anastasia brush and just comb that through. The key to great brows is concealing them. I'm going to take that Tarte Shape Tape with a Morphe. I want to say this is an E20 brush. Could be wrong. And go over, not go over, but just underline the brow so that there's straight lines. I'm just going to take my finger. This is probably a step you should do before your eyeshadow. I wasn't thinking. So I'm going to go back in with the dip brow. And fix the tail. This arch is crazy. Again with concealer on that same brush. Tame down that arch just a little. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Anastasia Duo Powder. This is in taupe. And I'm gonna go over more towards the middle tail end of my brow to set this. And I used a Sephora brush for that. I don't know what the number is or anything like that. I just know, oh, it's a Precision, it's the Pro Brow Precision 20. I don't know why I had such a hard time with that. This is amazing if you want to do just a like super easy fill-in brow kind of thing. That I also like to set it. I also like to use it to set at my brows. I'm also going to use the brow definer. I'm also going to use the brow definer, and I'm going to take that just in the front. And make hair-like strokes. To fill in the front of my brow. Alright, moving on to the next one. I'm going to go ahead and use I finished the left brow. It was way darker than the other one, so I went ahead and fixed that. This is the color Beeper by ColourPop. If you guys have ever tried ColourPop, they're amazing. I love their matte liquid lips. Okay. Moving on from that, I am going to go ahead and go back with the highlighter we used earlier, the Rodeo Drive. And I wonder, I'm going to use that 360 brush that we used, and I'm going to put that right in my inner corner. Ooh, brighten up the eyes. And right under my brow bone. Okay, went a little overboard in the brow bone area. That's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take a lip liner. This is Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in the color Epic. And reline right there. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put my extensions in. I'm gonna put my extensions in and I'll be right back. Hey guys, so in the last clip I had just said that I was gonna go ahead and put in my extensions and then I would film the outro, but I realized that I did not film an outro. I only filmed another intro. So here I am on a completely different day filming my outro for this look. I just want to say thank you guys so much for all your love and support. I can't wait to post more on YouTube, and if you want to go ahead and subscribe, that would be amazing and I'd greatly appreciate it. While you're down there, go ahead and like this video. If you would also like to, there's a notification bell linked down below right next to the subscribe button, and that will notify you when I post my videos, and you can follow me through my YouTube journey. I just want to say thank you guys again so much, and I love you, mean it. Bye!